Well, I've got a new member in our toss party today, Angelo Matthews, who is replacing Mahela Jayawardene as Sri Lanka's captain. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is there, Chris Broad as well, and Angelo's got the coin.
Heads. It is a head. India have won. Yeah.
So India have won the toss. MS, bowling first, batting first?
We are batting first. Looks like a good wicket, and we feel, in the second half it may swing a bit. So the fast bowlers may have something, in the second half.
Yeah, one of the more difficult pitches to read because there seems a bit of freshness on the surface, but you also get the feeling that batting second may not be easy.
Yeah, it was a difficult one. I think it was a 50-50 situation where we said, if we lose the toss, we won't really mind it. But we decided, we'll look to put runs on the board.
Any changes in your team?
Sehwag is not fit. He's got some glute problems. So Ajinkya, he's the one who will be replacing him, and he'll be opening the innings for us.
And bowling attack is the same?
Yeah, all others are the same.
All the best, MS.
Thanks.
Right, we've got Angelo Matthews. You've led Sri Lanka once before, isn't it, in one-day internationals?
Yeah, just one in a T20 game against Pakistan.
But you seem cut out for this kind of a role, Angelo.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's going to be a new experience and a new challenge, so hoping to enjoy it.
So what's your approach going to be? Mahela-like, or you have your own definite ideas?
Well, I obviously have my own definite ideas, and I'll get a bit of help from Mahela as well.
And your team for today?
We've got a couple of changes. Mahela has been rested, and so has Rangan Erat. So Chamara Kapugedra and Sajita Srenaya comes in.
Okay, so you're playing the tall off spinner today?
Yes. Yeah.
Be good to see. All the best, Angelo.
Thank you very much.
So the news from the centre is Mahendra Singh Dhoni has won the toss and is elected to bat first.
Just have a look at the India team then. Ajay, what do you make of this side? Are you happy that Rahane's getting a go here?
No, I think it's good for him. I mean, he's waited, and a lot of people back home in India believe that he should get a lot more opportunities. He should have been playing for India, especially having that the great IPL season that he had. Here is an opportunity for him. I feel a little, it's tough on a young boy, where you're only going to play this one game. It's the end of the series. But you can look at it from the other side and say, look, here's my opportunity. At least I've got one opportunity. So it all depends on how he seizes this opportunity and how he looks at it. A little disappointed to still see, no Umesh Yadav in there, because this is a game where you need to, try out. I mean, if you're talking about building a side or giving somebody experience, these are the opportunities that you need to take. You can't give, and nobody is going to gain experience sitting just in the dressing room or, not playing the game. He'll have to walk onto the field and do it on the field. And this pitch did look like a pitch which could help seamers. We'll have to wait and watch what the pitch says. But so a little disappointed with that. But apart from that, it's the same Indian team.
Okay, let's just have a look now at the Sri Lankan team. Jayawardene having a rest today. Is that a good decision, Tom?
Yeah, I think a wise decision. He has carried a huge amount of responsibility, not only physical responsibility, but mental, fatigue as well. So, it makes a lot of sense, and it also makes sense from a point of view. It gives Angelo Matthews an opportunity to continue to develop his leadership skills. He's an impressive young player.
His 12th game, Rahane. Gautam Gambhir to take strike, and the first delivery to be bowled by Malinga. Targets the stumps first off. He's really looking for that lazy beginning, and somebody's not used to him. Terrific first delivery to Gautam Gambhir. It's a very warm welcome to Russell Arnold.
Good afternoon, Arun. Good afternoon to all our viewers. There's a lot to play for India.
That's a go. It's 3 without loss after 1. It was there, but I think Rahane just a little tentative. Can understand coming back into the Indian side after a bit of a delay. Foot not really going to it, just too far away from his body.
It surprised him a bit, I thought. A little bit more pace and bounce in this pitch. Keeper is collecting.
That's wide, and they take one as well.
Attempted slower ball from Thisara Pereira going wrong. Sri Lanka also got a new captain today. Angelo Matthews captaining Sri Lanka for the...
Didn't get a hold of it, but he's got it through. If they run hard, they could come back for the third. They do it with ease.
Probably the right thing to do too. Not overhitting it. There are big gaps. This outfield is also very good. It's quick.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's literally been smashed past the covers for 4. 19 without loss. Take a look at the release. Yes, he is endeavoring to find a little away movement, and he is getting it. That was beautifully done.
How good is that to watch? He had to go a long way to fetch it. But again, Narun, not trying to hit too hard.
That'll be 4. Very easily done. Short, didn't quite come off, and he's got the boundary. And with it, he's also got 5,000 runs in ODIs, Gautam Gambhir. He's been very exciting. He's been very consistent for India. And over the last few years, he's been playing some vital innings.
Again, looking to control. Plenty of open spaces for Gambhir. This will make him feel better.
4 more. This time he was ready for it, the full toss. 29 without loss. Couple of boundaries in the previous over for Gautam Gambhir. Here's Pereira and 2 slips wait. As he hit his pad first, he's given him. Pereira was bowling outswingers so far and suddenly has surprised Ajinkya Rahane. There were 2 sounds, but obviously pad first. The ball coming into Rahane, got on the crease, and the first wicket for Pereira.
The Sri Lanka needing that breather. There you see jagging back, hitting him on the back foot. Doesn't look like there was an inside edge. Well, he looked good for a moment, Rahane, but has to go for the moment. India 29 for 1.
The wicket they wanted, the breakthrough they needed, but Virat Kohli has walked in an average of 52 plus. He's in great form. He's got a couple of hundreds in this series as well. Another look. He's in there because he was caught on the crease, Rahane. Been playing those outswingers and suddenly the one that jagged back in, so that's clever bowling. Dhoni is 135 as well. Tendulkar is 138, so that should give you a bit of an indication how good Gautam Gambhir has been. But then Gautam has been opening in Tendulkar in the start of his career. Was batting in the middle order, but that's gone through. It may not reach the fence because it didn't time it that well. They're happy with 2, and he's opened his account. 6 gone, 31 for 1. Last ball, last over, short off the back foot, punched.
And he's on his way, and a poor delivery from Thisara Pereira, Arun. And this has been Sri Lanka's problem. They bowled a few good deliveries. He's not done any damage to himself there, Virat.
That's in the air, but it's also away from the fielder. He'll get 4. For a moment, his heart must have skipped a beat.
Yeah, he was through that shot a little too early, Gautam Gambhir. But I think that flick of the wrist got him enough power to get it over that short square leg fielder.
That's a well-played shot. Just a bit short. Not too much pace on Matthews' delivery, so had it covered. Once again, and this is better played. This is all along the ground, and that'll reach the boundary. A couple of boundaries to end the over. 41 for 1. This was beautifully done. Played right under his eyes, close to the body. Didn't force the issue, just timed it and manipulated the field. In the commentary box now is Michael De Zoysa, and with him is Tony Greig.
In the edge, oh, just wide of second slip. That would probably have been to third slip, slightly to his right side. But that's where he's dangerous, finding the outside edge.
Unusually rash shot from Kohli so early in his innings, stepping out and trying to drive through the covers, lucky to get a very thick outside edge.
Well, that's out there and blasted through the offside. You don't give Gambhir too much room outside that off stump without being punished. Oh, beautifully played on the up and through the offside. That wasn't just an ordinary cover drive, that was played on the up.
Copybook stuff. Leaning into it, timing it beautifully.
Yeah, it's interesting, that first replay just showing how the bat seemed to sort of come inside a little bit. But it was certainly played high. It wasn't a half volley.
Oh, this should be out. This should be out. It's a big wicket this for this young, spirited Seema from Sri Lanka. Oh, gone. And I must confess, this was a beautiful delivery. More than, yeah, the shot was also a little typical Rohit Sharma-like, but beautiful delivery because that was full and I think it seemed as well off the pitch. He's given the charge and he's got 4 runs for it. This is good cricket from Manoj Tiwari. He's trying to unsettle the bowler, not allowing him to dictate terms.
Very good cricket there by Tiwari. Gave himself plenty of room, moving down the leg side and opening himself up to play through the offside. Uppishly, but absolutely safely.
Now he's got that ball to pass the outside edge. Excitement behind the stumps. Sara Pereira also looking, well, distraught.
Oh, yes. Definitely touched the inside edge. That was a brilliant delivery. Just one of those that the umpire neither heard nor saw.
In the first replay, you could hear a sound when the ball passed the inside edge. Chandimal cannot believe it. Tiron Wijewardena, the umpire. Another good over comes to an end from Pereira. It's 172 for 3. The surprise performer with the ball in the last match. This is the highest 4th wicket partnership here on this ground. It's a gift. That's what you call a gift. And thank you very much, Will, said by Manoj Tiwari as he gets to an important 50. He's got 100 in one-day international cricket. Here's a 50 to add to that.
Very fine innings by Tiwari so far. Came in when the score was 87 and solidly in partnership with Gambhir.
This is brave. This move is brave. Angelo Matthews using the spinner. But yet again, another single brings up the 100 partnership between these two. Tiwari and Gambhir. This is only the second time they're batting together, and even the first time they put on 50 runs together.
Or have they got him? Well, the wicket-keeper felt that he had a bit of a touch, but the umpire is unmoved. He's signalled wide.
But I did think that Tiwari was walking away when he saw Oxenford's hands come out. It was a poor delivery, but just watch him. Chandimal did well to collect. Bottom edge.
He's gone over the top now. There's nobody at long off and he'll fetch himself 4 runs. Manoj Tiwari may have been a little lucky there. Just a little bit of sound on that occasion, the previous delivery, but there's nothing wrong with this shot. Brilliantly done.
Oh, that was a classy shot because there was no fielder in the deep. He makes an extra effort to hit the top of mid-off and get himself 4 runs.
Once again, Tiwari goes right over his head for 4. He's really putting the pressure on the off-spinner.
That was poor from Serenaki. He changed angles, he came over the wicket and he tosses it up outside off stump. With the ball not turning, it was a free hit. As we are in the power play, Arun, the 3 fielders are in the deep on the onside. He should have ideally been bowling it at the pads.
Making use of it. That's in the air and I think that's all over. Short ball from Malinga and really took him by surprise. He was fending it off the handle, almost the shoulder of the blade.
Well directed. There's no doubt about the edge this time. He's lucky on 2 counts. And a strange position to be caught at short third man to a fast bowler. Lasith Malinga, this is what he likes doing, picking up wickets.
Suresh Raina walks in. Look at that strike rate, it always stands out. And mind you, he's been batting at 6. That's a very difficult position to bat in. Gone! He's on a hat-trick chance. Malinga, you called it right. Bowled a short one to Raina. 2 big wickets.
That was a late decision. There was a short mid-wicket. He moved that fielder into sleep very late. It wasn't a bounce at all. It was just a harmless delivery wide of him, but he was expecting something different, Raina. And ends up poking. This time they take the catch. Suresh Raina.
Well handled by Dhoni. That was a good delivery.
In his own style.
Oh, that's lucky. Wasn't in control of it. Another short delivery. And it's gone off the helmet. It's been given as leg byes.
Yeah, well bowled once again from Malinga. Well directed. Just where you want it. At the batsman, getting it slightly above the eye level. Unlucky. India go past 200.
Well, these are head-high deliveries. These certainly must be bouncers or indicated as bouncers. Probably this one was by the umpire. Oh, that's well played. Mahendra Singh Dhoni just ready for that. Low back lift is just put back to it. And in his own peculiar way of using that bottom hand, he's played it very effectively.
There's not much feet movement. I think that's what works in his favor. Well balanced and was expecting it. He's had the short ball. His over has been full of short balls, so he has to come full up.
Oh, brilliant. That's been bludgeoned for another magnificent boundary. 12 runs from the over. 200. Well, that's well played. May not reach the fence, but they're doing it well, these two. Gautam Gambhir is plugging away with those singles and 2s. That shot we saw from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Just take a look at this one first. I think that is it so late to find those gaps. That's in the air, and there's another wicket. Suddenly the Indians have fallen apart. 3 wickets have fallen in quick time in this power play. Gautam Gambhir didn't read the away going one, taken the outside edge, and a soft dismissal.
Yeah, he tried to go onside. You'll have to look at that variation. It was something different from Senanayaka. Wicket that will make him feel much better, Senanayaka. But Gambhir misses out on a sword.
Oh, how hard has that been hit? Short outside the off stump, and this man is built like an ox. That's been hammered.
Watch and applaud. Stunning shot. Great bat speed from Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
played it late as well to find that gap there. Nobody moved. But no, it was the short one and dealt with perfectly. And it's 4. Pradeep got a hand to it. He should have stopped it. Well played, Pathan.
Took his eyes away. Got enough of bat on it, Irfan Pathan.
Short again and well played. And again 4. I think they're wasting their time with that short delivery, and it's taking a long time to realise. Chandimal has got the message. He's going to have a chat to the bowler straight away.
Well, they've assumed somewhat that all Indian batsmen are not good against the short ball, because Irfan Pathan has looked very comfortable. He's given the...
Oh, that's brilliantly played. There's that little wristy flick of his again. You daren't with this field bowl anywhere near Dhoni's leg stump. Even straight, he'll take it away and he'll place it perfectly.
Well, he still wants the helicopter shot. Same bat at all. And not the first time we've seen him get runs, and 4 runs with this kind of a shot. Generally have the fine leg inside the circle because they want that long on and long off for Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
The idea of those 2, this was an inside edge, clearly out, given not out. This was the one down the leg side, also clearly out, given wide. Oh, he's hit that one like a rocket. That's an incredible shot. Well, I've got to tell you, I don't think that there are many that hit it harder than Dhoni in world cricket. Just have another look at this.
Yeah, we're watching it in slow motion, so we can see the ball. And you can see it even better because this is ultra slow motion, but I reckon it took about 0.04 seconds to get into those advertising hoardings. That went quickly off the bat.
I want to see that ultra slow motion again, because I want any youngsters watching as he flicks that one away, and that'll be 4 as well. He's working it around this field. He's playing games with him, is Dhoni. Yeah, let's have a look first of all at that wonderful shot through the offside, that ultra motion shot. Just watch his eyes and his head. Watch him watch this ball onto his bat. Just look at this. Right onto the bat, and his head's down there over the ball. Look how he follows through. That has gone like a rocket. That was an unbelievable shot. And then, of course, the next ball takes it from off stump, flicks it away, wide of the fieldsman. Perfect placement for 4.
And he's played with the field. You can see the ball is short of length outside the off stump.
And there's another one. Take that. Just glides it away. Didn't try to force that away at all. No wonder he's top of the Forbes list. What's he, 28 million or something like that? The number 1, the best paid cricketer in the world today.
I think it's somewhere around 26 million or something like that per year. But again, have a look at the field here, and that's the reason why he's played that shot. He knows exactly where the men are. The men in dark blue on the field. So he's just waited. He's found the gap between what's really a short third and a backward point.
These 2 will combine. Well, there he goes again into the gap. It's running away. Will it be cut off? It is cut off. That's well done.
Done some good work there. Kapugethra is the man. The score had been sealed to an extent.
That's it all the way to the square leg boundary for 6. Yeah, Dhoni has hit his 46 one-day international 50 and his 16th against Sri Lanka, and he's done it with ease.
That one area you cannot seal. The grass banks, you can't put a fielder there. And now this is Thisara Pereira, who is bowling at 126.3 kilometers per hour. It's a length delivery. There's always a big risk for the bowler. There was a fielder there, I mean, to be fair to Pereira, he was bowling to his field.
Yeah, and inside edge for 4. Well, Malinga thinking, I've got to get it up there, I've got to make sure he can't get underneath it. But what does Dhoni do? He manages to get enough bat on it to beat the fine leg. Oh, that's very well bowled. He's got him with a bouncer. 200 wickets for Lasith Malinga, and what a wicket to get. He's got Dhoni with a bouncer. He's gone for the hook shot. He's got a little faint neck, and boy, this is a good bowler. And the exit of a very good batsman.
And this nick was heard by everyone. Not just the umpires, but people in the crowd as well, because it was a huge nick, and in fact, Dhoni just started walking straight away.
In the air, over the top, deep long on comes around. He slipped. They'll have to settle for one. Ashwin slips down the far end, and so they settle for one. And that takes the score to 294 for 7.
Partnership to take them forward. You can see there 88, 23, 65, 58. And good to see Pathan now. The second time he's made a contribution with the bat. So this is a good score. 294 is a good score against a team that's missing Sangakkara and Mahela Jayawardene.
58 in 38 deliveries. Fantastic performance by Dhoni. There are the bowling figures. I like to look at the economy rates just to see who's the most economical of the bowlers. Senanayake and Mendes down the bottom there, although Mendes only bowled 5. But 3 wickets to Malinga, and the last of the 3 was, of course, his 200th.
Can Sri Lanka win this? Well, this crowd certainly seem to think so. The first ball is about to be bowled, so let's get to our commentators, Sanjay Mandraker and Russell Arnold.
Upul Taranga will open the innings, and he's got Tilakratne Dilshan for company. And talking of company, I've got Russell Arnold for company. Sri Lankan batting. Oh, this is going to be close. Wonder whether there was a bit of bat that saved the batsman, but what we have now is an overthrow situation. Ashwin doesn't get there.
He's given them leg byes. That means there was no bat in it.
Plays that shot well. Seen that a few occasions in this series.
But this was wonderful to watch. It's on the up. And timing perfectly there, right into the gap of Taranga. Just like Dilshan, he likes to play on the offside. Like you said, we've seen it, but we have not seen it enough. He needs to play a big one. Gives Sri Lanka a good start. Allens gives you an extra option.
Zahir Khan will take it. It's a good low catch. And this is a real bonus for India. Dilshan going for the width. And, well, he's walking back at the moment. Caught a third man.
Well, he did well. But you get the feeling that the Indian bowlers were looking for this shot, because now and again that wide delivery is slipped in. For a moment I thought Zahir Khan was going to let it bounce, but did really well to get his hands underneath. So that's an early blow to Sri Lanka. Dilshan without scoring. 1 down for 13.
This time he's flayed it on the offside. Saw the width, just went after it. Zahir Khan will be disappointed with this line.
Well, good to watch. When Taranga gets going, he's another one of those stylish batsmen. He's fine in the middle of the bat. He's got to do that. Sri Lanka's chasing a stiff target. Any opportunity he's got to go after.
I think that's deliberate. He knows exactly how the field is. Every time there's been a bit of width offered, gone after it.
The bottom of the bat again, but went hard. Gave the fielder in the slips no chance at all. That's the problem Irfan's going to have with this field. He can't afford to go slightly wider.
Oh, that was crisp, and that was lovely. And sheer viewing pleasure, that one.
Again with Taranga loves it out there. This pitch is good. It's sitting up for the batsman.
It's better. The line was closer, but he still managed to find the boundary on the offside. 50 comes up for Sri Lanka. It happens to be the fastest of the series. 51 for 1. Oh, this is another nice shot on the offside, but this time off the back foot. Zair Khan will not get there.
It's Tirimana this time. He stands tall. Just looks to hit the gap. That's the way to play on these pitches. Just hit through the line. The moment you look to hit too hard, that's when you lose your shape and get into trouble.
The field had changed just prior to that boundary for that one.
All the details. Oh, well played. That's a beautiful shot. Well, he's got that one just to the right hand of the mid-on fieldsman, but it was the timing that beat the fieldsman.
Lovely shot. And Sri Lanka going at a rate of knots, Tony. If they keep this up, they should get close.
In the air and out. No problems. That's a bad shot. They're going along absolutely beautifully, and Taranga, who's got 31 of 20 deliveries, has tried to smash that one through the covers without making sure it either went over or along the ground. Loose.
Catching practice for extra cover on the edge of the circle, and we were just talking about keeping it going. And
get a quick start. No problems as that one is heaved over the top of slip. Now, the question here is, was he trying to play this shot? I think it was a bit half and half. I think he was trying to hit it in the air, perhaps backward a point, but there was a little bit too much of an edge in it, and still safe and still four.
It's definitely aiming to go squarer on the thick edge.
Well, he likes to play shots. Hit that one pretty well too, and it's beaten the mid-on fieldsman, and may well go to the boundary. Well, there we are. That goes to show how nicely you can time it. Oh, that's close. Yes, up goes the finger. The batsman stands there and looks down the wicket at the umpire, almost as if he was contemplating a DRS referral, but they don't apply here, so there's no point. It looked as if it was quite adjacent to leg stump. I think it might have nipped back a little bit. Let's see what the replays say. I've got to say, my immediate reaction was it was going to knock leg stump out, but when we get the mat down and we're right behind the bowler, we'll get a really good idea. It's 74 for 3. That's well played. That's nice timing as well. So that'll go for 4. And all my friends underneath the scoreboard are on their feet again.
Lovely shot off the back foot there, picking the gap. Beautiful timing.
There's the short one. Well played. Very good pull shot. Whenever you get it away in front of square, that one actually in the direction of mid-wicket. He's very quick to get onto that pull shot as Matthews once he gets going. Great shot.
Matthews plays the pull shot and the hook shot pretty well. Fully in control of that.
It's a bit different, that one, to the first one he got. Standing up nice and tall and smashing it.
Space, I think that's the way to go now. Oh, goodness me, that can be rough. I think he's gone. This can be disaster. What a throw. He had only one stump to aim at. You've got to see where he is. I think it's Raina with the throw. Sensational throw. In fact, it's Tiwari. It's Manoj Tiwari with the throw. That is brilliant.
There was no run there at all. And Manoj Tiwari, probably India's best fielder out there. But the factor here is that you always needed a direct hit, and Tiwari's been able to produce that. Now Sri Lanka now in trouble. They just needed a partnership here, and the skipper has run himself out. It's just looking good. A few good shots being played, as you were saying, Arun. He's fallen.
And again, this time with a lot more authority, and that'll go through for 4. Again over pitching outside the off stump. And no problem there for Kapugedra.
Yeah, this went up higher, tossed up. A good stride. He's looked good from the moment he walked in, Kapugedra. To give him the confidence he needs. He just needs to build on it.
That can be close. That is plumb. The batsman is walking back from the minute it hit him. That was absolutely adjacent. So wickets keep tumbling amongst the runs that are coming rather rapidly. It's 5 down now.
Yeah, all Sri Lanka need here is a partnership. They're just struggling to make it happen. Around the wicket again, that's been his preferred angle. Beat him for pace, just kidding through. This is exactly what Zahir Khan was brought back to do, to keep picking up wickets, keep pushing Sri Lanka back. Kapugedra.
Oh, that's 4. There's no doubt about that one. Comprehensive as they get. 108 for 5.
That's nice and fine, and that'll go down to the boundary for 4. He got some bat on that. Whenever it flies away like that, there's a good chance there's a bit of bat there.
How tough the game is for bowlers, especially fast bowlers, when they drift onto the pads, always asking for trouble. There's the match.
Yeah, 8 overs without a boundary, and this is quite a fast outfield. It's just a little long. It's 150 now for 5.
Scores. So that is comprehensive. 4 to end the over. Change the complexion of that over, that boundary. 157 for 5. Raina has been given the ball, and he's been greeted by a reverse sweep, which has gone for 4. So consecutive boundaries now. That should help.
Well, Mendes likes to play this shot, but in the last match, if you remember, Arun, he chose the wrong ball and lost his leg stump. But this time...
That's in the air, and that's big, and that's all the way. Fantastic 6. Just what the doctor ordered for Sri Lanka. Good use of the feet, middle of the blade, right out of the ground.
Didn't show us that he had that in him, but obviously he has. Not only the good use of the feet, which was beautifully timed, and nearly took out the duster. And this knows he missed out.
And another. That is almost a replay. Thirumanne is now turning it on. Second 6 of the innings. I beg your pardon, of the over. 14 runs off the 34th over now. It's 187 for 5. Got those couple of 6s. Brilliant hits. Great use of the feet. Played in the gap as well. Even if it didn't go for 6, it would have been a boundary. But the second was even better. Power play. That's gone for 4. That is a good beginning for Sri Lanka. Leg buys, but they'll take it. Incidentally, Thirumanne has also reached his highest ODI score. That's given off the thigh. From that angle, we couldn't quite make out. However, it all adds up.
Well, this is the most vital stage of the game now for Sri Lanka. They've got to go through this power play without losing a wicket and keeping the run rate up.
That is another great hit. And it's gone all the way. He's intent on taking down the duster, which is in that area. Jubilation in the stands. This time short, and he picked him up from the front foot, narrowly missing the duster. Also brings the 200 of the innings. Oh, he's put it down. That would have been a tough one. Bottom edge. Mahendra Singh Dhoni going to his wrong side, onto his left side. Couldn't quite hold on.
Thirimana going for the cut, getting a bottom edge there. And Dhoni, a rare miss.
Yes, usually very safe. He was in two minds whether to go with both gloves or one. Oh, that's great fielding. Can he get a run out? I think he's got him. I think he's got him. The umpire has picked up his finger. There is no doubt. He's not even referring it. Thirimana is gone. What confusion. Terrific fielding there by Virat Kohli. Threw it to Zaheer, who collected it and then threw it back to Dhoni. Take a look at this. He's going for the run, he's gone for it, and then he's not going to go back. And Zaheer makes the throw. Dhoni completes the job.
So Dhoni's miscatch, not expensive at all.
So Thirimana is gone. He's livid with himself. Wonderful 77 of 96. It's now 204 for 6. That's in the air, and it's also in the gap, and he'll get 4. It seemed to me that he was targeting the onside as the outside edge. It almost carried for 6.
I think he was looking to play through extra cover, or certainly straighter than where it went. But this is the last throw of Sri Lanka's dice. This pair has to see them through, because I don't see...
There's some more runs here. This might be 4. Yes, it is. Well placed. Short. And it was dealt with appropriately.
Mendes making a statement of intent here, pulling well forward of mid-wicket. Not quite timing it, but still hitting it hard enough to beat the fielder in the deep.
Yes, getting the maker's name.
He's hit that square. That's going to be 4. One bounce and over the line down there. Well played.
Well, Tisara Pereira coming into the act, and he's played his options really well, because the two fielders are in the circle, a square leg. Gets it above his head, no one in the deep. Keep chipping away, that's what they need to do. Now
Well, that's a good shot too. That's gone for 4. I think that surprised everyone, and that's his maiden half-century in one-day internationals, and it's been a very good one as well.
this is what the dressing room wants to see, the youngsters standing up. Jeevan Mendes came into bat under pressure. Sri Lanka 102 for 5 at that stage. Initially he supported Thirimana, now opening out.
This is his half-century. Forced it off the back foot through the offside field, and he timed it well enough for it to go all the way, and up go his arms, celebrating his maiden half-century in one-day internationals. Oh, unlucky, straight to the fieldsman, nicely timed and picked up there by Kohli, is it? Yeah, Kohli gets very aggressive, doesn't he? Picked it up and scowling and threatened to throw it, but didn't. Watch this, picks it up. Gives him the real glare. Oh, good shot. That wasn't that short. He's got on his back foot and smashed it through mid-wicket for 4. What an innings he's playing.
Well placed too, well paced as well. He's a short man. If you keep bowling around those hips, easy for batsmen to put it away, especially on these slower pitches.
Oh, he's had a go at that one, and that's going to be out caught. Yep, he's got him. He's gone over the infield on the offside, and he's hit it straight to point. Well, that's what Sri Lanka didn't need. He's played so well, and just when it mattered, he lost his cool.
Just needed to hold his nerve a bit. Just keep knocking it around. Tisara Pereira, it was not in his arc. Generally not very strong. Square of the wicket on the off. Had to fetch it. He doesn't make too many mistakes, Virat Kohli. Tisara Pereira, 18 runs he's made. Sri Lanka 7 down for 252. Earlier this year. He's got it away for 4. Another useful boundary to Jeevan Mendis. The runs keep coming. This time an edge, but when you're chasing a big score, you need these to go your way.
That's out. That's caught behind. That's a little faint, Nick, and he's walked. Yes, well, easily taken, and that really does make a big difference now. That's a real blow. So the end of a gem of an innings.
A little too close to the body, but he's played that shot on many occasions, and it's given him runs. Jeevan Mendis. Another one for Pathan. He's picked up 4. He's played wonderfully well. Well-paced innings, 72 to Jeevan Mendis. Sri Lanka 8 down for 256.
Bowled in. 5 wickets to Irfan Pathan. And I believe it's his second 5-wicket haul. And every time he achieves success, you feel happy for Irfan Pathan. He's an honest trier.
What a terrific comeback it has been for him. Really, his batting has provided that confidence, and very straight. He knew he had to be straight, because if he went for the hit, he missed. Irfan would hit, and that's what happened. So that's the end of another Sri Lankan. Senanayake gone for 7, and it's now 266 for 9. Not in the deep.
Maling has scooped that over extra cover. And he's got some power as well to take it all the way.
So the required run rate is just 5. Malinga withdraws and plays a fabulous shot. Over-pitch delivery, but he made room for himself to scoop it over. Extra cover.
He's actually tricked Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who expected him to go on the leg side. And he's got... Okay, Virat has got... something to say from a good 70-80 meters away from the action. That's the worry for Dhoni. There he goes again, a nicely hit. In fact, it's gone all the way. No chance for that fielder at long off, and it's Suresh Raina. Lasith Malinga is on fire with the bat.
He's so unafraid, he's so uninhibited. He's going to go whole hog, and that was bludgeoned. That was smashed. In fact, he was not going for the single. He didn't want to lose strike. He thought that would be fielded.
It's up in the air. Missed time. Suresh Raina will get under it. And he's got the Micromax Cup. Good catch in the deep. Malinga's, well, cameo comes to an end. Got some excitement, raised some hopes. But in the end, India emerging deserved winners. 4-1, they take the Micromax Cup.
And with that, India go up in the rankings. They go up to number 2. Full toss, it didn't quite connect. But the two best fielders at long off and long on, one Suresh Raina, very cool in situations like this. And look at Dhoni, he's happy. It's good to see him with a beaming smile. Normally he's so underplayed. But this is a big win for India. 4-1, they have dominated, except for one where their batting just collapsed. But got to say that they've kept their nerve, they've played the better cricket, and they have dominated.
So Malinga, last man to go for 10. Ball faced 9. And he knew he had no support at the other end, so he's going for that glory end. Playing some big shots. Irfan Pathan, 5 for 61 of his 10. Mind you, not in the original squad that was named for this trip. Vinay Kumar got injured. Pathan got his chance. That's how destiny plays a part in this game. This batting performance. No Kumar Sangakkara, no Mahela Jayawardene. Dilshan went for a duck. So it was really the future of Sri Lankan batting that was chasing this target. Big one. And they reached 274. And right till the very end, there was some hope going for the Sri Lankans. So we've got to say a good batting performance. The kind of players that they had today for this match.
Now they kept losing wickets at regular intervals. That was the problem. Standout performance by Irfan. 5 for 61. Zahir 1 for 53. A little expensive when you compare his own standards. 2 for 55 for Dinda. He came up with a couple of crucial wickets, but there was that 10-over spell that had got to be utilized from the part-time bowlers, which Dhoni did well with Kohli, Rohit, Sharma, Raina and Tiwari. Ashwin bowling 9 overs, none for 37.
But in the end, you've got to say the batting was the decisive difference between the two teams. Once again, India batted well. They lost 3 of their top order batsmen early. In spite of that, put on 294 runs on the board. And Sri Lanka falling short by 20 runs, which means India win another game in the series and winning the series comprehensively 4-1 now.